Hey, welcome to the House of Vedi, the fiercest mother in the internet. I'm doing an upload when I shouldn't be doing an upload. No, I haven't returned to my weekly vlogs. I am doing a special one-off bonus vlog for a charity called Hospice Children's Hospices. So, for the past few weeks, if you've seen on my Twitter feed, I've been involved in a show called Stars Give Hope. I am the production coordinator for the show. That means I've been organising and helping promote it, etc, etc, etc. And I wanted to show you some of the work that I've been involved in. So Stars Give Hope is at the Hippodrome in London on Sunday the 2nd of August. And it's going to feature people like Anton Dubek and Robin Windsor and Greta Lee Designs, and people from the West End like Amanda Posner and Paul Hazel, a drag act called Vermicelli, and it's even going to feature me dancing with my mum. First of all, I hope you can all come and support me and support the cause. And this video is to show you how Stars Give Hope was created. So without further ado, here we go. Wales, the beautiful country inside the UK, giving us Welsh cakes, Doctor Who, Tom Jones, and lots of sheep. And on the coast of Wales lies the sleepy town of Tywyn, where 81-year-old great-grandmother Greta Lee resides. For the past few years, Greta has been hosting legendary cabarets by attracting West End stars with the help of her daughter, founder and principal of Pineapple Performing Arts School, Maggie Patterson. Each year, the cabaret grows and grows, and it's all in aid of Hospice Children's Hospices. But enough of me, we want to find out more. And who better to hear it from than the woman herself? Introducing Greta Lee.
My name is Greta Lee. I'm a retired person. I live in Tywyn in West Wales, which is very beautiful. I am the organiser for Tywyn and WWE Friends Group. So for the past 6 years, we've been raising money for Gobaith, Hospice Children's Hospice in North Wales and Oswestry. We have raised up till now over £40,000. My granddaughter had leukemia, and she was at Llandoch Hospital in South Wales, and unfortunately she died. And when I saw how ill the children were there and all the help and all the money that was needed to support these charities, I was quite keen to find out what was happening with the local charities here in Wales.
And what made you want to produce a West End show?
I think that probably was a dream, and I can't believe the dream has come true. I couldn't have done this without my daughter's help. We just thought, you know, having the cabaret in Tywyn, which is absolutely fantastic, but to have a cabaret in London at the Hippodrome, such a fantastic place, it's just unbelievable. We're just so grateful to the management at the Hippodrome allowing us to have this venue free of charge. It's just incredible.
Isn't she just adorable? So this is a very personal venture for Greta. Her passion and enthusiasm to raise money for Hospice and Gobaith is the driving force that makes all involved in Stars Give Hope so willing to give up their time. That's the reason why we've taken on this mammoth but worthwhile task of helping Greta Lee produce this show. This is Hospice. Isn't it just beautiful? Whilst I was in Wales, I had the honour of interviewing Katrina Lawson, who is the regional fundraiser for Gobaith Hospice. Let's hear a bit more from her.
My name is Katrina Lawson and I'm regional fundraiser for Hospice Children's Hospices. Hospice Children's Hospices has 2 hospices. We have Gobaith, which means Hope House in Welsh. That hospice is in the Conwy Valley in North Wales, and we also have our first hospice, Hospice, which is just over the border in Oswestry in England. Hospice Children's Hospices looks after babies, young children and young adults from birth up to the age of 25. We look after them in the hospice or at the home, and we also send counsellors to the local hospitals to look after parents who are suffering quite traumatic times with their babies in special care. Quite emotional place, but a very vibrant and just joyful place for families to come and stay. All of our children and young people have short lives, unfortunately, so life isn't to be wasted. They spend all their times in hospitals and having procedures, seeing doctors and nurses, but when they stay with us, we want them to use that time, whether it's relaxing, whether it's having arts and crafts or musical therapy, or really doing whatever they want to do. Stars Give Hope will really give us an amazing boost, because we hope it raises lots of money, but also people are so excited. We're a charity in North Wales and just over the borders in the middle of England, and we just feel absolutely privileged and proud that people are dedicating their time, giving up their services and their talented services to really spread the message and to make people enjoy raising money, and we're just so thankful to everyone. Hope House Children's Hospices, with Hope House in Oswestry and Tŷ Gobaith in Conway, needs £5.5 million a year to run. We're open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, and all of our services are free of charge. Currently, we receive around 18% funding from the government, so really, events like this are absolutely vital. They're our bread and butter. All of the events which raise hundreds or thousands all end up to that 5.5 million. A part of my job as a fundraiser is obviously to know exactly how we care for our children. So now and again we go to the hospice, we spend time with the nurses and the children and the families to really get a feel of how our children are being cared for. One day I was there, I was pretending to be a nurse. I wasn't obviously caring for the children, but I had on a t-shirt, I looked a bit more like a nurse. And I spent time with a young man and also with his carer that day. And his carer was actually a physiotherapist as well. Now, when we have physio, it's not a nice thing. Obviously, if someone is kept in a wheelchair for most of the day, their limbs can become stiff, muscles become sore. So physiotherapy is really a vital part, but perhaps can be quite painful. So the physio would take him into the multi-sensory room, where we would go in and have music, and we'd have lights and different types of aromatherapy also in this multi-sensory room. Now, this particular young man really liked country and western music. So as we're in the multi-sensory room, he wanted to have his favourite CD on. We had Garth Brooks on repeat, I would say, for about 15 minutes of the same song, repeating over and over and over. Now, that is something that he wanted. Of course, he enjoyed that session immensely. Perhaps me and the physiotherapist, perhaps left there with a slight headache, but it was all enjoyable for him. Later on that day, I actually nearly bumped into the same young man in the corridor, and he said, "Oh, come on then, you know that song, let's do some line dancing." This young man is in a wheelchair. This young man can't walk, but he can use his fingers, he can use his wheelchair to move forwards and backwards, left and right. We pivot, we turned, we twirled in the corridors, and that's really what he wanted. And he opened my eyes to whether you're in a wheelchair or whether you're standing or walking or running. If you have a dream, if you want to do it, you can succeed.
As Katrina said, Stars Give Hope will help fund so many things for hospice. This star-studded night of entertainment gives you the opportunity to help us, help the hospice, help the children. So if you want to support this fantastic cause and experience 5-star entertainment in a world-renowned venue, follow the link at the end of the video and in the description box below to book your tickets.
Do come and join us to support this very worthwhile cause at the Hippodrome in Leicester Square on the 2nd of August. Thank you.
We hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Love you lots. Support the cause. See you later. Bye!